Guys, you are welcome to my channel. Today we are going to sew this beautiful crop top. So I've already done my cutting. If I'm going to leave a link to how I came about this. This is for the front and this is for the back. Now it's better you do it on a cardboard so that you keep it safe. Whenever you are going to sew something like this, you just pick it and place it on it. But the neck, I didn't cut it because you can decide to change the neck shape at any time. Okay, and so this is also for the back zip allowance. The neck I didn't cut, but when I place it I'll cut, but I will not cut the paper. And I'll also make sure I'll get another cardboard and cut the back on it and keep it safe. This will crumple, this will not. Okay, the length of the top is 19, but I have the length to be 20. Okay. So, and then we'll pin it. I'm going to cut through the shape. I'm going to get the neck shape. So what I have here is 4 inches. So I'll just place it here, 4 inches. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to get it here. Okay, so I can cut. My back neck is lower than the front neck. Okay, so I'll just split this into 2. And I'll place it on a lining and cut lining for it. So this is it. Okay, so I'm going to cut lining for this. So I've placed the front one also here. I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to determine the neck of this, and what I have here is 1 inch. The front neck I made it 6, and the back neck I made it 9. So I'll just measure my 1 inch here. As I said, I have a video on how to cut this princess basket dart. So I'll leave the link in the description box for you to watch and understand what I have done here. So I'm going to cut it from here. Okay, and so this is it. So I'm going to place this on a lining, cut lining for it, and cut a stick. I'm going to pad this. And so I'll cut it and then come and show it to you. Okay guys, so I am done cutting lining for it. We are going to pad this. I have a video on how to pad princess basket dart, so I'll leave the link in the description box so that if you have not watched that video and if it's your first time, you know how to come by this. Now usually what we do is the padding, we don't let it get to the upper part, you just leave 1/2 inch. But with this I decided to let it get to the upper part because this fabric is a very soft fabric. And this is the lining of it. So what I'll do is I will join the fabric separately and join the lining also separately. So we'll join it from the down part. Okay. So I'm going to join it this way and sew it all through. Sew it all through to the down. Then I'll come here also and get the other part of it. Attach it from the down, sew it all through like this one. Then I'll join the lining also separately, the same, also from the down. Then bring it this way, sew everything together, join it all together. So I'll do that, and then this is the back also. So this is the lining for the back. So I'm going to join it this way. See, I'll sew it at the neckline all through, turn and give it a top stitch on the lining, and then sew the zip line and turn it inside. So I'll do that to both and come in, then I'll come and show it to you. Okay guys, so this is it. I'm done joining together the lining. So what I'm going to do is just place the lining, the front part, this is the front part of the dress, on it, and I'm going to sew it together. You see, I'm not going to sew the armhole line. This is the armhole. I'm not going to sew. So I'm going to sew from here all through to this, and then I'll turn it and give it a top stitch. Then after, I will come back this way and sew the down and close the down, because this is a short top. We are not adding any peplum to it, so I'll close the down. I'll do it that way. Then this is the back. The back I've already closed the down, but just you can choose to do that in the lining separate and then that's on the fabric separate before you close the down. But I am going to do the dots together, so I decided to close the down. Okay, so I'll place my dart on it. I'm using a dart of 9 inches, so divided by 2 is going to be 4.5. Okay, I hope you can see. Points, the dotted lines. And I'm going to give 1/2 inch on each side at the waistline. Okay, so this is my dart for the back, and so I'm going to trace the same thing at this side, and then I will sew, and this is how I'm going to sew it. You see, then I'll sew on top and lock it. So I'll do that for both them. After, I'm going to place my measurement on it before I will do the dots. So I have a waist of 36, and so 36 divided by 4 is going to be 9. So this is 9, and because of the dot, that's 1 inch that I will sew. So my waist is going to be here, that's 10, because I'll sew 1 inch on top. That's 10. Okay, then I'll come to the bust line here. You come to the armhole. I'm going to measure, I'm going to add sleeve to it, so I'll measure 6.5, which is okay. So I'm going to take it from the armhole side, so I'll forget about this. Take it from there to the waist. Okay, and so this is it. And so what I'll do is, after sewing the dart, I'm going to trace this also to the other side. So after sewing the dart, I'll just pick this and then join it to it this way. Join it to it this way, and then sew on top. Sew on top. So I'll do that and come and show it to you. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done joining everything together. So here is it. And I've also fixed one of the sleeves. So I'm going to teach you how I made this. And so we are going to make use of this organza and elastic band. Okay, so we'll just, the length depends on you, and the width also depends on you. The width is 16, 17, and then the length that I have here is like 60 inches. So I'm going to use everything. So what I'll do is I'll first fold it this way. Fold it this way and sew all through to the down, and sew it through. Then after, what I'm going to do is this elastic band, I'm going to, after sewing, I'll turn it inside, and then this elastic band, I'm going to hold it this way and then place it in, place it in this way. Place it in and let the two ends show here. Okay, and I'm going to place it this way. So after sewing, I'll turn it inside, and then the rough edges will go inside. Okay, then I will place it this way, you see, and sew on top, secure it. So I'll do that and come and show it to you. Okay guys, so here is it. I've secured this place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this to the length that I want, and I'm going to measure 10 for the length of the band. So you see, you just get it. So I'll just measure up to 10. Okay, so this is it. It's okay. And so I will secure it here. I'm going to secure it here this way. You see, so I'll secure this, and then after I'll place this on top this way and place here on top, and then sew it again, secure it again. Then see this way. Then I'll come here also and then place this on top this way, on top, and this on top, and also secure it. And so this is it. So I'll have it this way, you see. I'm going to have it this way, you see. So after, I'll just pick my dress. So this is the back. So I'm going to place it on it, sew it on 1 inch. I'll sew it all through to this place, and then I'll bring this one, this side also, so to this way, just like the way you fix your off shoulder sleeve. And then I'm going to have it this way. So, and I'll also sew on top. Then after the inner here, I'll knit it and then fold it and then sew on top. Use my hand to do hand needle work on top. So I'll do that and come and show it to you. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done with it, and I've also attached my zip to it. So here is it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, like and share this video. Bye bye.